welcome back to my channel. Today we will be playing with a brand new palette. So if you saw in my Shopee haul, I actually got the Morphe Avani Gregg Palette. I know I'm totally late to this game, but I thought it's worth giving it a try. If you want to see me play with this palette and I will share my thoughts as I go along, please keep watching. So I got this palette a couple of weeks ago and the color scheme, the color palette is beautiful. It's absolutely gorgeous. I have yet to play with it. Let me show you. This is what the colors look like. I'm just going to flip it over because the mirror is reflecting the lights. Okay, so this is what the palette looks like. You have 4 rows of eyeshadow. So 1, 2, 3, 4, you have 4 rows of eyeshadow. And then this too is actually eyeliner. So it's basically waterliners where you wet your brush with water and then you swirl it in and it becomes an eyeliner, which is so exciting. I've never played with colorful eyeliners before, so today we will do it. So one of the reasons why I actually really wanted this palette was because most of the colors of the eyeshadow are actually mattes, and I know in a lot of palettes you get a lot of shimmers, and I wanted a lot of mattes, so you have quite a number of mattes here. So out of the 20 eyeshadow shades, you actually have 17 matte shadows. You have 1 like purpley lavender shimmer, and then you have 2 pressed pigments. I'm so excited to actually use this. Honestly, I have no idea what I want to do today, but I think I want to play with this to the blue shades, and then maybe with either this two. We'll see how it goes. So I'll bring you guys closer and then we can just... Okay guys, so before we actually start, I really wanted to say this palette I actually got from a page on Instagram called Morphe Malaysia, and she's like a personal shopper that buys makeup from like overseas and all. Totally trustworthy. I will leave her page link down below if you're interested to check her out. As usual, we're going to start with our brows. I am using the Benefit brow pomade. This is what it looks like. I've been really liking this because, you guys, this is actually a new design. Can you see the ridges on the side? So basically you can pick up the product and sort of clean up your brush on the side, and without having to like apply stuff on your hands and all. So I'm going to do my eyebrows and then we'll come back and test the palette together. I'm actually just laying down some concealer on the eyelid just to even out the tone, and I think we will do a cut crease. It's been a while since I actually did a cut crease, so let's do a cut crease. Okay, so let's just start. If you know me by now, you know my cut creases I start quite differently. So I start off by applying like a color in the crease first, and then I will move on to the rest. I don't like blending everything and then cutting the crease, because I feel when I blend everything I'm sort of like wasting product. So I will just concentrate the product here and then we'll go step by step. I'm gonna take this beautiful stunning dark blue. It's the shade Star Emoji, and okay, I think we can just... Okay, let's go. That is pigmented. Pigmented. This is crazy pigmented, you guys. This is so pigmented. So super pigmented. So I'm just laying the color down. I'm not blending it first, just laying it in. However, though, there is some kickback on the palette itself, but it's nothing too like bad. The next shade I'm going to dive into is this stunning light blue, like sky blue. It's the shade Mama's Fave. It looks like it's going to be my fave. So I'm just going to use this blue and blend the top parts. Stunning. So you guys, you would have noticed I've not done like a makeup video in such a long time. I think it's been months now. But I do know, as much as a lot of you like my lifestyle stuff, like vlogs and stuff, a lot of you still do come for makeup videos. So I will definitely do more makeup videos. I think the goal for now is to at least do like one makeup video per week. So maybe we can review some new stuff, or maybe we can just sit down like this, just chit chat and do our makeup. Okay, I'm going to take another like clean blending brush, and I'm just going to diffuse the two lines. Usually I will just use the light blue brush, but because the color is pigmented, I don't want the light blue to mix with the dark blue and then the light blue become like the dark blue brush, if that makes sense. Okay guys, we're gonna cut the crease first. Let's cut the crease together. So usually when you cut creases, just take your time to like stamp the shape first. Don't rush with it. And I like to make sure my line is as perfect as I can get it. Now I'm getting like two flat brushes, if you can see. I'm going to put light blue, dark blue, and then we end it with a black. Oh my goodness, you guys. So pretty. If you can see, I've actually left a bit of a space between the cut crease because I want to put like a silver liner, or we can do like a graphic liner there as well. I think that looks so cute. Dipping into the dark blue, worth the money. You guys, I've been telling you the wrong names actually. I've been looking at this name, so I'm thinking this shade is actually this name, but no, it's actually this name. So for the dark blue is I Cry, and then this light blue is called Anthony, and then now the black one is Hidden. So we're gonna apply some Hidden. And I got this during the Morphe like sale because this girl had actually bought extra, so I actually got it in 95 ringgit. So if you ask me, for 95 ringgit, this is super worth it. So I'm just gonna go ahead and just blend those lines together first. Stunning. Okay, so I'm thinking this line here we can do like a complete white. I've personally never played with like colorful eyeliners, so this could be interesting. So you basically take like a pencil liner, wet the brush, and then just, I want to see how this looks like. Okay, and then just swirl it in, I guess. I've seen everybody like swirling. Do I have to wet it more? The teensy bit. Okay, it just into the liner, because it tends to like, it's drying up quite fast. Okay. Yeah, it dries up super fast. Okay, so I've got it here. Let's give it a try. I think you have to work fast. That's the first try. The thing has already dried up. It dries up so fast, you guys. So I'm gonna apply a bit more water. So I'm just gonna swirl it around. Okay guys, so that's the liner. I'm gonna be honest, the liner is actually quite tricky to work with. I'm not gonna lie to you on that. Like it is slightly hard to work with because it dries down super fast. Now I do not know if I want to actually do the graphic liner. You know, I have some color liners that come in the normal eyeliner thing. I feel that is so much more better to work with rather than this, because it dries down in no second. Like even if I wet the brush, the moment the brush, the moistness of the brush touches the palette, it just absorbs the brush, so it doesn't allow the brush to be wet, if that makes sense. So if you pour it in, within 30 seconds everything actually gets absorbed. So yeah, anywho, let me just finish up this eye and then we'll come back and then we'll see what to do. Okay guys, so I've done the other eye. Now I want to do something different. I want to take my regular like white liner, not the one in the palette, and then we'll apply it on this side and see like how it applies. Versus this, if you can see, this one towards the end doesn't look the best. So we'll try this side first with this liner. It is the Hyundai liner. It's from Shopee actually. It's only I think 2 to 3 ringgit if I'm not mistaken. But I have high hopes for this, so let's try. Okay guys, so this is the difference between the two liner. Ignore the thing that got my nose. I'll wipe it off after this. But I think you can clearly see which side I prefer. Definitely this side is so much more easier to apply and it's quite pigmented versus this. I think this one, just because it was drying down easily, it became a bit crusty. I'm just going to apply this over this line and then we'll just fix it. Okay guys, so this is the eyeshadow look. What I'll do, let me just clean up my nose and stuff. I will finish the rest of the face and then we'll come back and I'll discuss my final thoughts with you. Okay guys, so this is the final look. Let me just quickly talk through with you my thoughts on the Morphe Avani Gregg Palette. Okay, so first up I have to say the color palette in this is absolutely stunning. Like I cannot get over the amount of the range of colors that it comes in, especially like you can actually, this is like a painter's palette if you ask me, because you have your yellow, your oranges, you have your black, and then you have your white, you have a transition shade, and then you have colors in between, which is beyond amazing. Although I will say the thing that I am not so happy with, I think you can already guess, is definitely the liners, the water liners that is in this thing, because I think from my experience of using it today, using the Hyundai liner, where is it? I think no. Using this Hyundai liner is way more easier than using this. Maybe because I'm not used to using, you know, the angle brush. Like this is actually an angle brush. Maybe I'm used to something longer, or maybe I'm actually doing it wrong. If you have this palette, if you've used this, please tell me down below how to use it, because I felt that it sucks up the water very fast, and because of that the liner is not smooth, it's not creamy, it becomes very crusty very fast. So I think just because of that I am not too happy with just this selection, but for the eyeshadows it's a different thing altogether. So just for this part, I think I will still go and get myself like colors like Hyundai liners, but in different colors for me to use. Where else, this one I will still see, I will still play around with it. I will not like completely give up on it. I will still play around with it to see if I can actually use it, and I'll keep you guys updated. As for the eyeshadows, oh my goodness, like I am beyond blown away, you know. So I've been doing this whole makeup stuff for the past 6 years, and I've played with a lot of eyeshadow palettes, and I must say I don't have problem using darker colors. So if I'm using dark blue, dark green, dark purple, I have no problem at all. It's the light colors that I have an issue with. So you will very seldom see me using like light blue, light green, like lavender purple. Is extremely hard to get the color to see on my skin tone especially, and get it to blend without being touchy. And I have to say this palette, especially the light blue, blended like a dream. I did not struggle at all, you guys, and that is a major win for me. You know, the light colors blended so easily and came out so pretty. Like usually it's very difficult for me to get that blown out, that light blue blown up. It's super difficult. I am so happy with it. So if you ask me, is this palette worth it? 1000% yes, except for the liners. But I'm sure that there's a way to make it work. I will like maybe watch other YouTube videos on this palette and see how I can make it work. But for the shadows itself, I think it's super worth it. And because I got it on the sale, I got it not on the sale, because this girl had stock that she bought during the sale. I only paid 95 ringgit for this, and I think for 95 ringgit for a Morphe palette with 20 eyeshadows that blend so prettily, I am beyond obsessed. So definitely check her out. I will leave her Instagram link down below. Go check her out. And yes, you guys, so I hope you actually enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoyed like a makeup chit chat thing. I know we've not done this in a very long time. I will definitely try to do more makeup videos in the next few weeks, and so the aim is, like I said, to get at least one makeup video up per week. As much as I know a lot of you enjoy my lifestyle content, I know a lot of you are also here to learn makeup, so I thought we'd just learn together. And yes, you guys, so thank you so much for watching until here. If you're new, don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.